Welcome to Cardinal Postgame. I'm Stevie Taylor, alongside John Gidley, and the Cardinals continue their magical season, defeating the West Chester Rustin Golden Knights by a final score of 41-23. With the win, the Cards now move on to the semifinals, where they will face the Pennsbury Falcons. But first, the highlights from tonight's game. It didn't start so well for the Cardinals when Terry Loper scored on the first play of the game. Play goes to Loper, and Loper has a huge hole. Loper across the 50, and he's going to go all the way, and it is not a good start for the Cardinals. But the Cardinals responded with an 81-yard touchdown drive, capped off by a John Barrett touchdown. Pretty much no win to speak of, which could benefit the passing game. They're going to hand off this time. No, he's going to play action now. Stover, wide open is John Barrett, and the Cardinals respond with a touchdown of their own. It is now 7-6. The play action fooled me that time and it fooled West Chester's defense. However, the Golden Knights would retake the lead on a beautiful touchdown catch. Cardinals could use a huge stop here. Loper in motion. They fake the handoff. Wild's going to throw deep. He's got a man open, and he makes a one-handed catch for a touchdown. What a catch! But once again, the Cardinals would tie the game, this time thanks to a John Lee touchdown. Fourth down as we open up quarter number 2. Hand off to John Lee, and John Lee gets a first down, and a lot more! John Lee into the end zone, and the Cardinals respond with a touchdown, 14-13 with the extra point still to come. But back and forth we continued to go when the Golden Knights retook the lead for the third time, as Evan Wylock scored on a QB sneak to make it 21-14 Rustin. Second and goal for the Golden Knights at the 1-yard line. Quarterback sneak, and Wylock is in for the touchdown. Late in the second quarter, a botched punt turned into a safety, which gave Rustin a 23-14 lead. As the Cardinals will punt it away now, 4th and 4 at their own 26. I think we'll see Stacey Gardner take it to the house again.
Maybe. You never know. If we see that.
High snap, and it goes over to Andrew's head. He just needs to kick it out, and it's going to be a safety, I think. It's going to be a safety.
No.
Yes, it is. Well, things looked bleak, but the Cardinal defense forced a turnover, and the Cards drove down to the 1, where Cleefley finished the drive. 23-14, Rustin with the lead with the Cardinals inside the 1-yard line. 12 seconds to go. They will hand it off to Cleefley. Cleefley gets met at the line. Second effort, though. He gets in for the touchdown. What a play from Cleefley. And with 7 seconds left in the half, the Cardinals cut the lead to 2 points.
Even though the Cards trailed 23-21 at the half, they took control in the third quarter when Matt Thompson raced 63 yards on a screenplay and gave the Cardinals their first lead of the game.
Michael Sowers in motion. Following in number 36, Harrison Cohen. Stover fires. It's complete to Matt Thompson. Thompson's going to get a first down and a lot more. Thompson still on his feet. He's to the 15. He's to the 10. He's to the 5. Touchdown, Cardinals!
That's how you do it!
The Cardinal offense would get the ball back and drive 99 yards, where Thompson would strike again, this time a 16-yard touchdown, and the Cards led 34-23.
Stover back to pass. He fires. The pass is caught by Matt Thompson. It's a touchdown for Upper Dublin. Matt Thompson with his second touchdown of the game, his second touchdown of the quarter, and Upper Dublin has now put up 30 points on West Chester Rustin here in West Chester.
The final touchdown came from guess who? Matt Thompson, this one from 21 yards out, and the Cardinals led 41-23.
4th and 9 for the Cardinals. They get this fourth down, it might put the game away. Stover rolling to his right, going deep. He's got Thompson, and they get 3 touchdowns from Matt Thompson. It's been all Cardinals in the second half, and they now lead 40-23.
The final play of the night was made by, you guessed it, Matt Thompson, when he made the game-ending interception to finish off the 41-23 win.
Wylock, pressure coming, gets rid of it, going deep into double coverage, and there it is, intercepted! And he will just take a knee. Guess who that is, John?
Oh, my goodness.
Matt Thompson completing the game of his life with a game-sealing interception, and the Cardinals are going to the semifinals. I'm here with Coach Stover. Coach, what a huge win for this school.
It is. It really is. It's a great win for the players and the school and the program and community. It's just great. Couldn't be happier. For the players, man, they really played hard tonight. You know, jumped down 7-0 right off the bat, and they didn't panic one bit. And just very happy to be a part of this. Great ride.
Yeah, you guys were down by 2 at the half, and in the second half you just came out and destroyed Rustin. What did you say in the halftime locker room?
Nothing. It was very, very controlled and very, we were very, businesslike. There's no panic in our team, and our kids came out and executed the adjustments from offense and defense, and saw the result.
All right, well, we'd like to thank you letting us get inside, and we'll see you next week for Pensbury. I'm here with seniors Matt Thompson and John Lee, and guys, what a game overall from this team.
Yeah, I mean, we came out, seniors, this isn't going to be our last game out here, so we came in with that mindset, and we proved it.
Matt, I think the whole team played well, but I think you're the MVP with 3 touchdowns and the interception. Did you know this was going to be your night, or when did you have that special feeling?
No, I made a mistake early, but I came back, helped my teammates, and that was it.
All right, well,
this big hunk of meat.
All right, well, great game, guys. We'll see you next week at Pensbury.
And with that, the Cardinals continue their playoff run. And next week they travel to Pensbury to take on the Falcons. And Stevie, what else can you say about this team?
Every week we say, this is a tougher opponent. This might be the one where they're just overmatched. But every week we're blown away by the coaching staff preparing and this team executing the game plan. So this week, as you mentioned, they play Pensbury, who once again it's going to be a tough game.
Yep.
A lot of people favored Pensbury to win the whole thing before the tournament started. They're the number 2 seed, and while it's going to be a tough game, the good thing is they kind of play the same style that Rustin did. So the Cardinals' victory over Rustin has to be encouraging for this game.
Absolutely, and if they were able to stop Terry Loper, then they can certainly possibly stop Pensbury's running back, Charles Snorwy, who we recently found out committed to Rutgers.
That's right, he's D1 bound. Last week, the Falcons had 480 yards of total offense.
Yep.
Every single yard was rushing.
Every single one.
Not a single passing yard. So obviously the Cardinals are going to try to stop the run game of the Falcons.
Absolutely.
Obviously that's the key. We mentioned the Falcons are the number 2 seed in the tournament. Their first round, they beat number 15 seed Downingtown West in an absolute shootout. It was 63-55. And last week they defeated the number 7 seed Garnet Valley, who it was close at halftime. It was 14-14, kind of like the Cardinals. But then in the second half, they absolutely blew them out. They won 45-14. So it seems like it's going to be a game of 2 second-half teams.
That's right. And also says here they're 12-1 overall, 6-0 in their in the Suburban 1 National Conference. They beat a playoff team, the other playoff team that Upper Dublin faced, Council Rock North, 57-20, and they beat Abington, the one team that Upper Dublin lost to, and they blew them out. It was 34-7.
Yeah, of course those games were a while ago, so it's kind of tough to tell. But obviously this team is the real deal, and it's going to be a tough task for the Cardinals to beat them. However, every week we're blown away with this team. They just seem to have that it factor. We heard Coach Dover talk about that there's something special about this team, and I mean, we were there early. We saw the pregame speech and everything, and I think there's definitely that it factor with this team.
Absolutely.
So John, I've asked you the past 2 weeks who is going to win. Who do you think is going to win this week?
I got to go with Upper Dublin.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
They're just continuing their magical ride, and I think it's just going to keep on going.
This is definitely the toughest game we've seen the Cardinals face. It'll be a tough game. I want to say Pensbury because they're such a good team, but this Cardinal team is just on a run. They believe in themselves. They believe in their teammates, and I got to agree with you. I think the Cardinals are going to be able to sneak it out, but it's going to be a really tough game.
Oh, yeah.
So this Friday night, come out to Pensbury. It'll be a great game. Upper Dublin, Pensbury. Cardinals with a chance to make it to the district final. Something we never thought we would say before this season.
Never.
Pretty incredible. So that's it for us. We'll see you next week on Cardinals Postgame.